All right, hello everyone. It is Saturday night. We are back for another live stream and starting a new project at that. I got a stack of kits here to choose from. I'm gonna need some help from all of you to choose what to build tonight. I'll make sure I give you that before I jump into the chat to say hello, so it gives you guys a chance to weigh in. But welcome. We are back as usual, and I'm excited to be working on something that's not a blade liker. Work on that way too long. If you saw any of the promotions for tonight, we are giving away an MG Eclipse at some point tonight, so looking forward to that as well. So don't forget to hit that like button on the stream. It helps other people see the stream and all that good stuff. And let's jump into it. And I will mention, if you didn't see it yet, after the stream, perhaps you want to check out the weekly update we posted yesterday. You'll notice there's no live 10 code tonight. We're had to do away with discount codes in general, and the in-depth explanation for that is in that video, and you definitely want to check that out if you're curious about why we had to do that. And I'm more than happy to answer any questions about that as well. So before I jump into chat and say hello, I've got 3 kits I grabbed. I wanted something simpler for the next stream or two, kind of a palette cleanser. I've got 3 high grades. So option 1 is the silver bullet suppressor. Seems like there's a gray theme going on with all these kits I picked out. So silver, or actually it's just silver bullet, not silver bullet suppressor, just the silver bullet from Mobile Suit Variation from Unicorn, I guess. Option number 2 is the HG Gun of the Origin Gun Tank Early type. I've had this on my backlog, I don't know, since the attic days, and I don't know, I've wanted to build it. And then the third choice is the Zegok E. We just got these in stock, actually. I think we got a few left. They're almost gone, but those are the 3 choices. Kind of got a range of different options there, and so if you want to weigh in, feel free to post in the chat which one you think you'd like me to build, and I'll count up those votes. And while you guys are voting, I'm going to jump into the chat and say hello to everybody. So what's up, Keith Bishop, Sig Xeon, Rob the Builder, Aspen, what's up? Let's see. Matthew Mahoney, how's it going? Celestia Beans, what's up? Anthony Ayala, what's going on? Shadows, welcome. It's Rob Rosencrans, It's Beast, Crimson Thunder, Dan Bowman, Andrea C, Lewis Wong, what's up everybody? Urfig, Kyle Dixon, Benedetto Valor, G Cruz, what's up Jay Punisher? Trying to lay claim to that Eclipse. Let's see, what's up Julius Serrano, Cubs Popley, Cole Smith, Zeta Prime, what's up? Jay Punisher Talkies, I think we talked about this. I thought about breaking out some of the master grade wing kits that I have left to build, and I think one of those might be after this, but I need something hopefully short and sweet. So Ryo, Zernan, Peralta, yay, my first Mecha Warehouse live stream. Welcome to our newcomers, and of course welcome to our regulars. Welcome back. It's at my channel. Thanks for the sub, DT Hunter. What's up, the Blick, maybe? 1, 2, 3. What's up, Fiat and Nguyen, Starwind Racer, D9341, Bobby Burley, Zeta Prime, Lewis Wong. Okay, let's see. Looks like we got votes here. So we got 1, maybe 1, 2 silver bullets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Zegok, it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And gun tank, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need like an app for this. I think the Silver Bullet's winning. With Zegok and Gun Tank about tied behind it. Looks like it's Silver Bullet, which is funny because that's the last one I picked off the shelf. Like, why not? But looks like an interesting build, so let's do it. I hate that I can't do picture-in-picture with YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of surprised you can't. Cool. Well, Silver Bullet it is. Say this is going to be simple in this. It looks like there's a decent number of runners in there. So bullet suppressors don't want the extra hands. Yes. Yeah, so this is like the predecessor, I think, to that. Alright. When you're going to get a display case for all the stream builds next. I mean, I got a display case here for my stuff. I'm contemplating, the thing I've been thinking about right now is with the new warehouse, the place that I checked out this week, I think there's going to be a bunch of room in the office area to potentially put in a nice display case, like as people walk in, it'd be kind of cool. Going first time joining the live stream here. What's up? Dramaturgy. Well, welcome everybody. Sorry if I missed anybody's messages while counting those votes up. What's up, Thadakar Prime? Welcome back. Okay. Runner C to start. Hey, Farless Barkley, what's up? So what's everybody up to this evening? Anybody got any cool stuff they're working on? Maybe starting a new build themselves. Continuing something from before. Need a better place for all this stuff. Let's do that. Might stick with Helios. I built last week. Cool. What's up, Viper6? Shirazaku HD. Which version? Run a bit late. Got 10 to the pupper. No problem. Spare 6th form. I'm probably going to paint. Nice. 172 Kembu. Zubungle Crab. Nice. How does the Zubungle kits? Got 10 plus backlog. No idea what to build. It's hard. Well, if you got a few, maybe we can decide for you. I rely on help sometimes. Nick being the little man. Just mentioned the Bound Dock. Nice. Justice, just seen Top Gun Maverick at Union Station's Extreme Screen. Cool. Stuck on themes after finishing the RG High Noon HG9 together the other day. I'm working on P Bandai High Noon Influx tonight. Cool. What's up, Artie? Custom RG High Noon recently. MG Dom I got from you last week. Excellent kit. Though those butterfly joints and the shoulders are kind of bad. Interesting. Decals of China. There's nothing cool here. I had to cut my daughter's graduation weekend short wife and I tested positive for COVID. Bummer. Although, tongue-in-cheek, I'd say you might have gotten out of stuff. I hate graduations. But I guess it'd be different if my kid was graduating. Currently working on Devon, Yakushiki 2.0. Couldn't get more people like third-party kits. Yeah, they're hit or miss. Some of them are really good, some of them not so much. Working custom paint Desert Assault, Zaku 2, red common version of Sinking Patch parts, Raid 1, origin version, nice. Weird weather today, it's warm, but then it rained all day and it's super humid. Yeah, it's a little warm up here too, and it was definitely rained this afternoon. Okay, so F and H are the other runners I'm looking for. What? Oh. I almost had a heart attack. I missed the draw. No, Tavian will be doing the draw a little bit later in the stream. Or the first draw. Thought I was missing runners for a second. Should go next. MG Sazi Berkat or RG Ava Unit 1. If I were choosing between the two, I'd go with the Sazadi, mostly because I'm not really like into Ava. Let's see, I'm working on my RG crossbones a bit though, nice. What are we working on tonight? The silver, HG silver bullet. As per a vote. Angel first draw. So GAM, top ones. I'm looking at the build is MG Virtue, MG Wing Zero, and probably the full mechanic Calamity. Oh, some tough choices there. So I guess if anybody has any opinions or suggestions on which one of those that Cole should build. You could use some help. Figured out when I'm done painting and gluing, I'll submit it to the site. Nice. Making some progress myself on painting. Where is the rest of these? Been working on a Zegok R35. Not Zegok, Dom R35. What's wrong with me? And got the legs assembled today. Definitely making me happy the way it's coming out. Curiosity, how many drugs do you do? Draws, LOL, voice chat. So not much in the way of drugs. Draws, usually we draw up to 4 or 5 times a night. Basically the way that draws work is we will put up a number range for people to put numbers in the chat for. We will pick a random number in that range, and if somebody picked that number, we have a winner, and if that number hasn't been chosen, we go and bring it to the next one. And we'll draw for it again. So we could have a winner on the first draw, or we might not have a winner till the last draw, or somewhere in between. Howdy y'all, what I missed? Not much. Silversmith Gaming, welcome. Straight to the drugs question. Both R35s need to be reprinted bad. Yeah, it's a cool kit. I've been really happy with it. Hold a discontinued MC Keyblade Mark II. It's supposed to be 1/44 scale, but it's closer to MG. It has all the funky effect parts. I usually keep the NI same size box as Kashatri. Nice. Take it to an HGs. They take me a half hour each one. Anyone got good suggestions? Well, you could just take more time on them, but master grades are a lot of fun. One of my favorite grades, personally. What kids can you think of that desperately need a 2.0? I think some of the 8th MS team master grades, and I think some of the what's the other ones? Stardust memory master grades. What else? I think those ones mainly. I think there's probably a bunch of other ones too, but don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you, Jay Punisher. You gotta try and get more of the older kids if you can. That is, we're gonna get whatever we can get in, and as much as we can get for the most part, or at least enough to make sense. There basically aren't any Gundam kits, at least, that we're just like, nope, we're not going to order those. Generally trying to get basically everything. What you're working on tonight? Silver Bullet, HG Silver Bullet. Exia needs a 2.0. Exia, I believe the Exia does too. You happy you're done with that Liger? Definitely. Absolutely. I'm all Ligered out. Oh, finally, new build, yes. Petition Nick to build a Julius the Ogre. Yeah, and then that's all we'll be working on for years. What model is this? This is the HG Silver Bullet Suppressor. The thing that will annoy people tonight is I'm probably going to go all in on trying to remove seam lines and stuff, because I've been painting kits and I feel like I snap build kits faster than I get to paint them, so I want to at least get this as prepped as I can, so when I finally do get to paint it, I can just paint it. You guys going to get any of the Leos in? We should, when you're scheduled to receive the Good Julius. I forget what the deadline or the release was for that. I think it's sometime in the fall. November, December maybe? Are you airbrushing now or using spray cans for paint jobs? Airbrushing. I feel lazy for not buffing mine as much. I mean, it's all up to your own personal tastes. I've been trying to get that really nice finish when I paint now and not have that kind of stuff show through. As the RG God's still releasing in August. That's what I understand. So we'll probably won't see it stateside until September unless we get lucky. It's up 2 hands. Just already standing a piece he just snipped. PGs, do you notice on incoming? Unicorn and PG Unleashed for sure. I think the PG Wing Zero is on the list as well, but I'm less confident in that. Oh, so I guess this isn't really going to show, is it? Something's going over and around this. So those are just to hold stuff in, so I don't need to worry about those too much. Just get the excess material out of there so it closes up good. When that MG Zeta 2.0 coming, not sure off the top of my head. True Gunner Builder Nick and True Gunner Builder. Missed the last PG Exia reprint, so I'm waiting for whenever that comes. They should all come around eventually. Everything seems to. So if you don't see it pop up somewhere at a really good price, it should eventually come back at normal prices. Did no more Zoid. I'm so proud of you, Nick. Thanks, two hands. They were planning on getting the LED kit for PGXia. We will whenever it gets reprinted. Get the name of Duel's mobile suit. You're gonna get any of those. Another premium Bandai, but curiosity. We don't carry any premium Bandai stuff. We stopped back when USP Bandai started. Because basically, in order to get them, we have to take them out of hands of people buying them directly from P Bandai. We have to jump in that queue and buy them and then charge more for them. It just doesn't seem like a great ethical thing to do. We pre-ordered the HG Lancelot Albion. Do you know about when that would come in? It says production month, April. So generally it's about a month afterwards, but that said, it's not always. For example, the Dom and Rick Dom were January, February, and I think they came, beginning of this month, so May, so that was 2 to 3 months out. Things seem to be kind of catching up again. I think things were especially delayed for various reasons. But it's hard to predict because that can fluctuate quite a bit over time. What are you building now? Is that another Tall Geese? It's not another Tall Geese. This is the HG Silver Bullet Suppressor. PG Wing Zero with one arm and sat in my kitchen for 10 hours straight when I was 14-year-old after I got hit by a car. That's rough. My longest session was a 26-hour charity stream with the PG GP01. Finally found a Photon kit that's not more than rent. Just started the Berserker kit. Cool. Looks like this also will get covered. Sorry I'm late. I had to help put up a fence. Cool, welcome back. We're getting the stand for RG Noob, it's a bit pricey. Is that one from Bandai? I don't think I'm familiar with that stand. Have you built either of the Dovin Wolves? I have not. I think this is the first kit I built in that whole lineage, right? There's definitely some like ZZ influence here too. Well, I just got the kid to bed here. Cool. Doesn't look so bad. Double fin funnel with stand. Okay. If we can trim this one down a little bit. Do any of you ever trim pegs when you're building? No, this one's going to be tricky to take back apart to paint, I think, so. Definitely doing it on this bad boy here. Looking forward to August. Got the P-Band at Lindorm and RG Godgun for y'all to keep me occupied for a while. Nice. Good pickups. Wanted to troop build the Wolves and Bullets, but they're a little expensive to do that. What are you building tonight, Dylan? I'm working on a HG Silver Bullet. I guess the same goes for you, Charlie. They're trim pegs, so I sand them slowly until they fit flush. Last time I peed Bandai in this week, Calamity and Astrate Omega. You think Bandai will ever open gunpla manufacturing plants in China? If so, would ramp up production and lower costs a bit? So they already have a plant or plants, and this one scares me. This is going to be challenging to pull apart later. It's a really solid snap. They already have a plant in China they use for some of their SD kits. So, but I doubt that they would do it for their main stuff due to like IP stuff, I think, probably primarily. But they did just break ground on a second factory in Japan. Trim pegs once for my custom Messer paint job. At the 45-degree trim method for pegs. Yeah, it's usually how I do it if I'm going to trim them. So if the RG Sosby gave me a heart attack from how much I had to cut out in order to get them in. We should get the habit of trimming pegs and or widening holes, especially for non-Bandai kits with less precise molding. So Rick Henriquez. So no name. Have you heard Bandai's planning on making Gunpla Battle a real thing? I can't wait to practice my battle skills. I heard they got some virtual reality stuff going on. Hey Sam Carroll, what's up? Okay, runner G. About a P-Bandai Cubelab as I'm sending it to my house for reasons. It's gonna be hard not to steal it, I bet.
Dovenwolf is a lot like the Silver Bullet, except that huge cannon attached to the chest and detachable hands. Is that Matthew Jackson? I was 100% sure I put the RG Sazvi shoulders together wrong and that I was going to break them. What would your main suit be in the virtual reality? I don't know. I'd probably go heavy arms because it's supposedly my favorite, right? People ask that question, so why not? G15 and 14. Some people just snip once down the hole the peg goes into. Start watching build fighters. I'd love for a real Gunpla battle, even if I'd have to get a VR setup. It'd be pretty cool. Build the MG Quant, and no problem with the right shoulder being really loose. I haven't built it. Hey Swenko, it's the Silver Bullet HG. Another random question for you all. Do you cut the gates to the runner in a particular order? Do you do it strategically, or do you just cut them in whatever one's closest? Be Dom or Rick Dom? For me, Julius, I've been thinking, I thought it was the Rick Dom, and I saw some accessories that came with the Dom, and now I'm kind of back towards the Dom. I might not be able to choose. I also have a Dodge in the backlog, so I really probably shouldn't add 2 more master grade Dom types to my backlog, but I very well might end up doing that. Okay, and the other one I need is E17. Instructions that work up parallel for the opposite limb skirting. I find it faster for me, only when painting. Try to prioritize small connections to runners first, prevent pieces from snapping off the gate directly. 2 MG Dom and an MG Rick Dom. Nice. I wanted to get a Sandrock, but my backlog needs a minute. Good to have you a part of my guild and VR Gundam when it gets started, if you don't mind. I don't have any VR stuff and likely won't have any time for it, but if I ever get on there, we'll maybe we can make that happen. You guys use to thicken pegs that are too loose. I've been fixing my Psycho Zaku legs. Like the connection pegs, or like to connect the pieces together, or for joints. Too many kit you want box list all the runners. Probably any of the PGs. That when I did the that PG GPL1, it's a massive box. There were a ton of runners. The Blade Legger might be a number 2. All the same directions at a time. It's definitely the fastest. Just finished the MG Rick Dom MG. I enjoyed it, but didn't like the posability with the beam launcher. Maybe user error, but couldn't get the launcher to stay on shoulder without the hand popping off. Your transparency about pricing. Thank you to your Mecha Warehouse crew. No problem, Dylan. I'm glad you appreciate that. It's never fun to have to do those kind of things, so it's great having good feedback and all that stuff. Know that we're not, I don't know, going too far or anything like that. I guess trying to keep things as fair and evenly priced as we can. Joints are a bit too thin and fall out, so painting them or nail polish can be good options. Gun Primer makes a product called Joint Guard, which is basically kind of like stickers. I actually demonstrated that like a week ago. That's a less permanent option that can work too. I'm sad about the discount, but as a West Coaster, happy about the flat rate shipping. Yeah, it's tough. And being that we're an East Coast store, West Coasters are in a lot of ways a big driver on some of those changes, just because shipping certain things out to the West Coast costs so much more than we charge for shipping. So we have to eat a lot of that. And so when we get these deep discounts on a discount code and have to combine that with having to pay a massive amount to get the stuff shipped out there, sometimes it really doesn't make much sense from a business perspective. Most intimidating was the mega size RX-78 just because it was my first time leaving a 144 scale, kind of dumb in hindsight. Yeah, once you open that box, it's not that bad. Do you know anything about MG Barber Toast restocking? I think we might have some more coming. I don't know when though. You know what the story is with Bandai right now? Are they thinking they'll go retail in America? I don't think so, at least not in the near future. They just merged because, well, I mean, that's just what they do. Bluefin, the US distributor, was owned by Bandai directly, and they just made them officially part of the company instead of just a subsidiary. German kids always sound good paper until you try it. Yeah. Every time I see news for pop-up shop in the West Coast of New York, I pray for when I come to Miami. Curse US for being so damn large. But I don't think their plan is to like just cut out all the shops or anything. At least not in the immediate future. That's something that is always kind of in the back of my mind, though, as like one of the biggest vulnerabilities for a business like Mecha Warehouse is that Bandai decides to just do all of their distribution directly. I don't think they will, but they kind of hold all the cards. What's up, Orlando? We should get going with that first draw too. We are overdue for that. I'm distracted over here. So we got, looks like 90 in here. Let's put out a good range. Okay, so we're gonna do our first draw. So if you've never done one of these before, we're gonna put a number in the chat between 1 and a number range I'm gonna specify in a moment. And then I'm going to draw a random number within that range. If somebody guesses it, basically, gets the right number, comes up, then they're the winner. If not, we'll draw again in a little bit. Let's put a number in the chat between 1 and 750, and at the same time, you're going to answer a question. That question will be, what is your favorite faction from Universal Century? So not just the Fetty versus Xeon debate, but maybe it's AU, maybe it's Axis, maybe it's Neo Xeon, maybe it's the Sleeves. You know, pick a faction and a number from 1 to 750. Make sure they're both in the same message. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number, and we only ship to U.S. addresses. Pick a number in a bit. I think your interaction with your customer base goes a long way in building return business, and it really sets your company apart from all the other online retailers. Thanks again, Nick. Thank you, Johnny Baum. And Den's D, you'll never not shop at Mecha Warehouse. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. I think we got some of the best customers out there. I'm glad that we've been able to attract such a good group of builders to be able to call them our customers. haven't watched any UC. Oh man. Mecha Warehouse is my go-to online shop. Thank you, Matthew. Public image cultivates your customers to behave so well. Thanks, Jake. I hope that by putting out a very, I don't know, wholesome kind of vibe that we help attract those kind of people, and it seems to work. Like our Discord is so, we've got, you know, well over 1,000 people now in Discord, and we haven't had very many problems with people being jerks or misbehaving or anything like that. Is everyone guessing numbers? They tell us to. I did Benedetto. Maybe you missed it, but you can put a number in the range of 1 to 750 with an answer to the question of what is your favorite faction from Universal Century. Been in New Hampshire since 2015, and I'm glad I found a good local business. Thanks, Sigzion. In terms of local stuff, I'm getting really excited because the place that will hopefully become the new home for Mecha Warehouse is going to be like, we're gonna have a lot of space, at least in the short term, because we're finding a space that will support the growth we expect to have over the next 5+ years, and that's gonna mean hosting events and doing that kind of stuff is going to be a lot easier just because of the amount of space we'll have. Probably the most wholesome person I interact with on a regular basis. I'm going to try not to cry over that one. 2 hands. Thank you. UC Par, so of course, yeah, maybe the Cult and Afterwar X only because they have snowboarding mobile suits. Wait, there's snowboarding mobile suits? That's cool. Matthew, hopefully your answer and your number are in the same message, because if they're not, they might not be, like we'll pass over if it's just a number. Dungeon music in the background, perfect leading up to the draw, right? Also one of the most ethical, which is why I keep spending money with you. Thank you, 2 hands. I just figure treat people the way you want to be treated, right? If you do things well for people, treat them right, then what goes around comes around. Trying to build up my karma points here. With the rules for the giveaway, you're going to put in a number between 1 and 750 and your favorite faction from Universal Century. And very shortly, I'm going to call time and draw some winners. What are the 4 grid sizes you're using? 400, 600, 1000, and 1500. Admittedly, though, I'm not really using the 2 higher ones all that much because I plan on painting this one and it won't really matter. These are on the top. This might be visible, so I should clear those 2. Maybe I'll see the coin. Give me your money, nerds. My business model. Honestly, if you guess something that's not in the that's not a UC faction or something, I don't really care. It's not gonna hurt your chances of winning. It's only really there just to help with some YouTube stuff. What's your favorite UC faction? Darn, you caught me. I should have had an answer for this before I asked the question. I don't often play favorites with things. I don't know. I might have to go with AU, maybe. I know it's hard because with most of the factions, there's a period where that faction was good and a period where that faction was bad. Right, like Xeon wasn't necessarily evil. They had good intentions and then went evil, essentially. And the Federation, kind of a similar boat. It wasn't supposed to be bad, but there are definitely periods where they were bad. All right, let's do our first draw here. So drawing for this MG Eclipse. Ready and go, number 628. Dubbed. I haven't seen an actual answer, but that's what I need to watch next. I assume it was. I think it was. Oh, look at that. Looks like Aspen is our winner. On a first draw, crazy. Congratulations, Aspen. I think you know the drill. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we will send that out this week sometime. And we'll have to go into the grab bag of maybe another type of prize for the next draw, since we gave that away on the first go. Crazy. We've had weeks where prizes like refuse to be won, and then this week it just kind of goes. He does have a dub, but it's a piece of lost media. You mean it's that bad, or do you mean that you can't find it? Yeah, got scrubbed. Perfect grade, strike freedom on the way. I don't think so. I think there's only 2 or 3 perfect grades currently confirmed. That said, it could come around to the next one, I'm not sure. Done building my first, so I'd get the Liger Zero Empire version. It definitely makes me want to get Liger Zero, Panzer, and Jaeger. Gone forever. Got it. Against sub, just watch everything before dubbed. Also can't find either that aren't $70 for both seasons. It's bad, but I've heard much worse dubs. Build some Dreadnoughts from Warhammer 40k. I have actually. I've got, is it 1 or 2? I used to play Warhammer when I was in high school in the Space Marine Army. So I built what are probably old Dreadnoughts by today's standards, because I think new models have come out since then, I think.
Stain on the grain of the timber, obscured in the trees and the towns. There's a sinister scent on the wind. Time's gonna come around.
Top of the shower, the price is gone.
Yeah,
Doesn't happen very often, but won it in the first row this time.
there's a devil inside of us all now. There's a giant to bring to the ground. He's taking us out when it falls. Our time's gonna come around. The red sun is going down, and there's a price to pay for all that we have done. Turn my eyes away and watch the setting sun.
We've got recommendations of things to do in St. Louis, heading there for vacation in a few weeks. Nope, I've never been there. But somebody probably does.
Eagles in the smoke of the campfires. They weep and they wail with no sound. They darken the lights and the lamps. Our time's gonna come around. The red sun is going down. There's a sting on the gasp on the brass now. There's a mark on the wrist and a bound.
Alright, got a chest unit. That's interesting. Okay, H110. And C18. Pick a different spot. I have a friend that went a while back, and he got the Adult Discovery Museum. Hopped out for bits on one. Yeah, Aspen 1. A good compressor if you're going to start airbrushing. Raved, okay. Remote Casino back 2000, St. Louis. Not sure about now. We're not played a lot of. Anyone have good plans for the long weekend? personally, I'm just looking forward to not going in Monday and having an extra day at home, because I don't get much time at home these days. Hopefully I can get caught up on a few things. Worked in holiday pay for Monday. Well, it's not too bad if you get paid extra, I guess. Cook out, that's it, it's not bad. Only a 14-day stretch to get 8 days off starting on my birthday. Cool. Okay, C19 and 20. Oh, wait, there's two options here. There are two different hits. Oh, there is. Ooh, that's cool. Weekend. Remember those that can't be here with us, definitely. You know, the friends tomorrow, Saturday work Monday. Before I go back and lose a team member and work myself to death for 3 months, I would take my boss to hire somebody who is better, Trent Reznor or Maynard Keenan. It's a tough question. Like swimming in northern Michigan at the park, heading out to the beach with the fam, work, more work. Then my day off is the day after Memorial Day, long weekend. I bet Monday is one of the regular days off, but I get to take another day off in the week. That's cool. What's up, Digital Baka? I missed the giveaway. We did pull a winner for the Eclipse. I'm going to give away something else, I think. I haven't decided what yet. I'm going to build both of these and then figure out which one to use. So that's C21. It's the other headpiece here. I1. Oh, I think I like this. Oh, I think this is going to be better. Okay, 19 and 20. Putting it all together right now on the site. Have a great weekend, buddy. Thanks. Here you go again, Omi. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good weekend too. do you guys think? The visor or the eyes on this one? Starting to apply the G brand water slides on my master. I'm very impressed with the quality details. Nice. Looks like the visor is the clear winner so far. Does anyone know if there's any backstory to the silver bullet itself? It's from like an MSV, so I don't think it necessarily has a full anime or manga it's from, right? It's just a hypothetical along the family tree of models. I think an email and feel like a jerk. Well, time to start. HG commerce are nice. Unicorn manga, I think. Super Unicorn, the Disc Grandpa's bodyguard. Is it though? I mean, it says Unicorn MSV though. It's not directly from Unicorn, according to what's here. I mean, I think a variation of this might have been in Unicorn. Silverbolt Suppressor is the one that replaces his arm. Visor it is. Just joined. Well, could you billion Danes welcome? It's the HG Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet suppressor is delivered by a Avenger who uses the beam magnum, which breaks a regular mobile suit. When the anime has slightly different colors in his P Bandai. I see. C1, 2, and 3. Build my silver bullet, got 2 to paint and to customize 1. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to this. I'm not super married to the design or the color scheme or anything. Might want to customize it. Who else trims the V-fin? Safety tabs or whatever you call them. What's sort of silly is that it's built off the captured Doven Wolf, which is built using data from the captured mark V's, so a copy of a copy of their own suit. I trim off those tabs. Good question for the next draw. That would be a good question for the next draw. Started doing that a couple years ago and actually looked up what those were. Go too deep when I cut the safety nubs off my HG kits and have one side shorter than the other. Happy holidays this weekend. What are you building tonight, Nick? Tonight, Edward, I'm working on the HG Silver Bullet. Finally a new build after way too long with the blade lagger. There's a bit of it in sand file, the rest. Alright, gotta go. See you all next week. See you later, two hands. Gotten a lot of skill builder submissions so far. Not a ton, only a few. I mean, there's still. Oh wait, it's coming up this weekend or a couple days from now, right? I should put that on my list. So I put out a reminder. I've been so busy, I completely forgot about it. Finish up the Curious HD pose, the transformed form next to the MG, surprisingly little parts forming. Oh, that's cool. So many of the smaller transforming kits tend to be parts transformations or whatever they're called, parts formations. That was sales starting to play. Nope, not so much. All right, look at that. That's a pretty cool head, I think. You plan on painting this kit? Yes, Dylan, definitely. Might do some other stuff to it as well, but I think painting is in his future. Okay, let's do the next draw. I know the big prize is gone, but let's give away maybe a, let's say a Mecha Warehouse poster. Like the one that you probably barely can see in the corner of here. Have a color scheme in mind? Not yet. I'll think of something. Maybe something with blue. I don't know. To do some looking around for some inspirations on this for this one. So let's give away a Mecha Warehouse Blue 01 poster. Let's put a number, we'll shrink that number range a bit. Let's say a number from 1 to 500. And since we were talking about it earlier, let's get everybody's opinion. Do you trim the safety nubs if you come across safety nubs on like a high grade? So 1 to 500. Do you trim the safety nubs on the V-fins? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number, and we will draw in a bit. Oh, no, should use addresses. She's a son. You probably answered this already, but what are you building? The HG Silver Bullet. I've only answered that 17 million times. Like a lot of yes sometimes. It's so annoying that they do it. Like it kind of makes sense, but it's annoying. Okay, C6. F24. Trim and break up SandDR, then glue it back together. What are safety pins? The safety, I trimmed them off, but a lot of high grades, the V-fins come with these little safety tabs, so that way the tips aren't super pointy. And if you want the V-fin to be like accurate to the source, you often need to trim those off. They seem to do it primarily with high grades, I think. I think at least some of master grades don't have them, if I'm remembering correctly. But it's been so long since I built a master grade V-fin. Put them on there so they can be marketed to kids. Yes, I mean, it makes sense. It's still a pain in the butt. Mostly some kids look better with them still on. Remember, make sure that you have that number and your answer to the question, because if it's just a number or just an answer, it won't be valid. Had an MG with a V-fin. Never had an MG with a V-fin yet. Interesting. So some kids look better with them still on. Yeah, I believe that. I debated. So the Dom R35 I'm painting now. It's got like a Zaku type commander fin. And it's got a little safety tab on it as well, and I debated keeping it because it looks kind of cool with it on there. I ultimately ended up deciding to take it off though. I don't know if Ethan's just for looks or serve a purpose. I think in some series they're supposed to be like antennas, but I think they're primarily for looks. Surprised not entering, just curious. They want to hit the hay. A Mecha Warehouse, Night at the Warehouse Blue 01 poster is what's up for grabs. Weird how only G-Rec was most of the toilet in the cockpit. Kind of weird that any of them would have a toilet in the cockpit. Like, I guess I don't understand how you would fly for a long time without a toilet, but I mean, that's basically what pilots on long haul, like military flights, don't have toilets, right? Some cockpits are a thing that are reasonable, but that most people don't like thinking about. Restrooms that transport craft, but not like fighter planes though. Maybe in UC town when people don't even poop anymore. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna call time and draw a winner perhaps. exists in the Gundam universe. What an interesting subject. Okay, so I called time. Here is for the Blue 01 Night at the Warehouse poster, number 310. As far as I can tell, there's no winner. I'll let you guys check and confirm. So we'll draw again for that poster in a bit. Just gross truth endurance race drive. Just pee in the seat while the driver's sitting in it. Just don't talk about it. I set up for ambush positions and prone to pee on myself so I don't move or get spotted. That sounds unpleasant. Okay, C4 and 5. Actually, let's put these together real quick. No winner. Okay, we'll draw again in a bit. Pin yourself or get spotted by the enemy and give away everyone's position. Tom, literally, yes, this is the silver bullet. Terrible if you get ambushed by Jiggins while you're on a break like those guys in the forest. Ultralight to the streamer. How's everyone doing tonight? What's up, Wyatt? Welcome. Curry sweat bottles. It's anything with a wide mouth, right? It's a silver bullet. It is a silver bullet, Simon. What did I miss? Not much. Depeche. Although we did give away the Eclipse earlier. Once we were under attack, I dove to get down fast. I didn't realize I landed on a cactus patch. It was night and it hurt, I bet. So I built completed it. Yes, we completed that last week. Thankfully. Finally working on something new. Or people just joining looking at our conversation about peeing in a Gundam.
Yeah, it's kind of an awkward topic to walk in on, I guess. All right.
Work up the courage to start my RG Sinju. What's, I guess, intimidating you about the RG Sinju? Maybe someone here has built one and can talk to how it's not that bad. Or maybe talk you out of it entirely. So you confirmed we have secret Gundams? Learn real quick, as intercraft mechanic, that empty water bottles aren't trash. Oh, I see. That's what the stickers are for, all around the inside. That. Interesting. Let my brother build this. I don't want to break the little gold parts. Gotcha. Shoulders are a little plain. I guess even the chest is. I feel like this would be a good one, maybe to scribe some detail into. I need to come up with something. I'm glad I have a massive backlog of HG so I can avoid my MG new and this has to be for God. Okay, D, 4, 5, and 18. 18 ads. Backlog is down to my RG Sinju, RGXE, another HD Zaku 2. Not too shabby. My backlog is still way too big. Show your tip for double cutting, please. Sure. I mean, so all of these I basically double cut already. I'll try to remember when I cut the next pieces off the runner, but I cut a ways away from the runner, or away from the part rather, closer to where the runner gets thick, and then I'll cut again close. And that's pretty much it, but I can show you the interesting part, I think, is where the first cut goes. Time to play. Everyone's favorite game. Where did the smallest piece go? The kit, thick carpet. If you take like nylons or whatever and put them over the end of a vacuum cleaner, you can use that and vacuum over using like the hose of a vacuum, and you might be able to pick up the piece that way. Let's do another draw for this poster. I kind of cut up to normal time scales here. So saw someone mention nippers, and we did get the Display 3.0s in again finally this week. I'm curious, what's your favorite brand of nipper? So let's put a number in chat from 1 to 200 with your favorite brand of nipper. Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses, and I will draw a winner in a little bit. And we're drawing for a Night at the Warehouse poster. First cut placement, please. I'm still trying to get better. Sure. Next piece I cut off the runner. I will do my best to show it. Display God hands are definitely top. Mr. Hobby. Volcans. Have I seen the teeth yet? Nope, not yet. using straight bolt cutters. How's that working out for you? Don't doubt some of you used scissors. I totally agree. I'm sure people have used scissors before. A pocket knife before? Interesting. I've heard of people using hobby knives before, but a pocket knife is a little clumsy by comparison, but whatever works, works, I guess. Toenail clippers when I built my first kit because I was new to this. There's actually a pair of nippers made by Mr. Hobby that looks a lot like nail clippers. Mr. Easy Nipper, I think. Like the ultimate travel nipper. All right, I'm gonna call time here, I think. Okay, number drawn, number 38. I don't see a number 38. Okay, PC7. So this isn't necessarily the best comparison because it's the polycap runner, but the shape is basically the same. So when I cut my first cut, there's kind of the runner where it's thick here, and I cut usually like where it meets on that side. Usually I just cut right to the part for polycaps because they don't really matter all that much, but I will cut where it's still thin runner material right before it gets to the thick gate. David 138 had something going, I guess. I'll go watch Obi-Wan later, guys. See you later, Josh. The first episode of that just come out. good. I don't know, Disney Plus. First two, it's really good. Pretty smart Disney dropped that in holiday weekend. First two episodes, episode 1, part 1 and 2. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we'll have to put that in rotation. Been watching, Kate and I have been working through Gundam series lately. I did Unicorn recently, and now I got her watching Zeta. And then we're watching Build Fighters with the kids when we need something to watch as a family. Which actually reminds me, today we were watching, what was like which episode number it was, but it was the baseball episode, if you know which one I'm talking about. And there was, right at the beginning, they opened up with a scene in Shizuoka at the train station. And I totally had to pause and double take and look it up on Google Maps, because it's literally the train station Shizuoka. Like the scene, where the scene was and where they were doing it, I literally sat at back in 2016 eating Krispy Kreme in Japan. It was pretty cool that they animated this location that I've been to. You watch dubbed or subbed? Watching with the family and with Kate is dubbed. Kate's not as big a fan of the subtitles. When I watch it myself, I usually watch the subtitles. Okay, so I got these top shoulder pieces. Compared to the Blade Lager, this is super simple. These shoulders are interesting too. That's one of the things I love about the Build Fighters series. They have details like that all over the show. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out if the arena that they're holding it in is supposed to be based on some arena that's actually there. I know there's the Grand Ship in Shizuoka, but that doesn't look like the venue in the series. All right, let's do one more draw to finish things out. Hopefully we'll get a winner for that poster. So let's do a number this time. Let's see. Let's do a number from 1 to 70, and since we're talking about Obi-Wan, have you seen any of the Obi-Wan show that just came out yet? Have you watched it yet at all? 1 to 70, have you watched the new Obi-Wan series? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses, and we'll draw it in a moment. Okay, F7. Just confirming, because I'm seeing a few numbers outside of the range. I said 1 to 70, right? Well, I got here super late, but I got here nonetheless. Welcome, Seth, right before the end here. Like I showed the Translate app they talked about to my aunt a little while ago, and she was infuriated with it infatuated with it for hours, running around scanning labels. Nice. It's super useful, and honestly, I like the conversation and verbal translate modes as like a learning tool. So if you're trying to practice, like say learning Japanese, for example, being able to talk to the Translate app and see if it can understand you. I mean, it's imperfect and it doesn't have the context, but if it can make out what you said, you might actually be pronouncing it well enough. Kind of a good check if you don't have like a better learning app or something to use. So it made it in. Welcome, Web C. Okay, 5 and 6. Yeah, I'll do these 4 more parts. And that'll probably be where I stop for the night. And I'll draw this final draw here in a minute. All right, calling time. Later, Nick. Enjoy your Monday off. See you later, Craig. Have a good weekend. Excuse me. I might have the hiccups. I hope I do, because then I can show you guys how I can get rid of hiccups. It's pretty cool. Number 21. 21. Let's see if we have a winner. No 21. So I'm going to draw one more time against the same number set. 18. It's like I can't even say it. Mr. AB here, or Mrs. AB. Wait, what's the hiccup trick of yours? It seems like it went away. Maybe it could all be a lie because the hiccups don't last very long. We got AB and Julius Nunez. That means we get our first coin flip with the new coin. So Julius and AB, whoever wants to call it first, we got heads, 22 coin, 2022 coin, or tails. So whoever calls heads or tails first will get their choice, and then I will flip. Mr. AB has to be tails, right? Called heads. Justin, you don't get the call. So flip here to second. AB is heads. Julius is tails. Okay. So AB called heads first. Julius, you get tails. I'm going to flip it, I'll catch it, flip it on the back of my hand. If I drop it, it's a reflip. Let's see who wins it. First flip of the new coin is good. AB's got heads, because you called heads first, just for the record. And it looks like it came up tails. So Julius, you are the winner. Congratulations, Julius. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll send that out. I'm good with tails. But you are now. I bet you're kicking yourself for that one. I just bought 3 Master Grands and we packed with that shipment. Cool. Yeah, send the email over if you include that order number. We can definitely throw it in there with that. What's the poster? The poster is it's up on the website actually. They are available for sale still. It's the night at the warehouse. We had some art done. We commissioned back in 2020. For it's basically the torso, upper legs of Blue 01, our mascot, if you will, in the warehouse. It's kind of a cool piece of artwork. Are 2022 coins still available? They are, Brave Little Spidey. If you look in the announcement channel on Discord, I put an announcement up a couple days ago with the link to request one. And then I sent out an invoice for it. So, email support anyway, but save on shipping by including my existing order. That'd be awesome, Julius. Appreciate it. Man, I took a shot. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Aspen, how's it looking? 1 or 2 more weeks on this kit? Probably. It's going pretty well. I mean, the arms will be easily finished next week. You might even get through a good part of the legs. I'd say 2 more weeks tops, because the backpack does look like it's got some stuff going on. Buy one without Discord. You can't, Brave Little Spidey. It's a Discord member exclusive. We don't just sell them out publicly. Two APs couldn't win the same week. That's true. Didn't even realize that. That's funny. Sorry, Brave Little Spidey. You can get back into the Discord. Why'd you leave the Discord for? All right, so got the elbows done. Chest, shoulders, head. We're gonna save $9. See you later, Digital Baka. Be closing up shop here in a minute. So we just got upper arms, lower arms. Lower arms look like they're semi-complicated. I installed Discord. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, so the forearms look kind of complicated. You guys email for the code again. Sure. You know, you can access it through a web browser. You don't necessarily need to have it installed anywhere, so it's pretty easy to kind of access it part-time if you didn't want it cluttering up a device with the installed application. Looks like the legs might have some complexity too. So yeah, I'd say probably 2 more streams. We've got kind of a cool backpack here. Let's have Obi-Wan show. Enjoy your weekend. See you later, Depeche. Thank you for an enchanting stream, Nick. Have a happy and safe holiday, everyone. See you later, Dylan Dull. Thank you. more stuff there. Yeah, I'd say there's probably 2 more. Oh, it's got its own. Oh, it's a stand for the arm because the arm can fly off. And some sort of cool shield gun thing. Yeah, I'd say it's probably 2 more streams for building this one. So hopefully I can stick to that. Thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I have my phone, then delete the account for my phone due to constant notices. You can disable the notifications as well, so you can like decide to only have notifications for certain channels. We do at everyone a lot on the Discord, but you can turn off notifications for channels and the types of notifications you don't want. So if you have any issues with that, let me know if you get back in, and I can help you, or Patrick can help you get that set up so you don't get notified for all the stuff that you're not interested in. Anyway, once again, thank you all for joining. We'll see you next week. We'll be back here 8:30 p.m. Eastern next Saturday. And see you then. Night all.